This is our tentative schedule for Thailand from December 21st, 2021 to January 3rd, 2022. On Tuesday, December 21st, 2021, we'll meet at Charlotte International for an 11:20 departure for Bangkok, Thailand. We expect it to be a better part of the day, perhaps a day and a half, before we arrive at Bangkok at 12:20. We'll take an Uber from the airport to the hotel where we will be staying at Hotel Bayoke Sky. Check in to the hotel at 1300. Let participants call their families, visit the bank um, to exchange US dollars for Thai currency, and then spend the rest of the evening resting or letting the participants do whatever they please. Thursday, December 23rd, have breakfast and debrief at 9. Visit Chai Nong Kon Market at 10. Visit Fling Drone Consulting Company at 1300. Business professional attire is expected. Then have a free afternoon followed by dinner at the floating market at 1800. Friday, December 24th, we'll have another breakfast and debrief at 9, orientation at 10, host the strategic global CIS workshop at 11, business casual will be expected, then have lunch and network from 1300 to 1430, followed by a free evening.
Starting on Saturday, December 25th, our 4-day excursion to Chiang Mai will begin with a train ride there at 9. The duration is about an hour and 20 minutes, putting us there at 10:20. Breakfast will be served on the train. From there, we're going to travel to the Elephant Nature Park, an hour north of the city, from 1300 to 1600. The rest of the evening will be free after we check in to the resort listed on the day below on Sunday. Sunday the 26th, breakfast will be at 9 o'clock. We're going to tour Verify 8 from 10:30 to 1:30. It is lunch and learn. Business professional attire will be expected. The topic is computer information systems and transparent supply chains. Free afternoon in the Night Bazaar shopping district with dinner with local university students at Bistro Terrace at 6 p.m. The Cultural Day 1 in Chiang Mai starts on Monday the 27th with an optional early wake for a sunrise hot air balloon tour starting at 6 a.m. Coffee and tea will be served there. Tour one of the 2 temples for the day from 10 to 12. Free time in between there and lunch at Mr. Kai's restaurant at 13:30. The second temple we will tour from 1500 to 1700. It's about an hour bus ride southwest from Chiang Mai. And then after that, we'll be back in the city to enjoy a traditional dinner and a show from 1900 to 2200. The rest of the evening is free for participants to do whatever or to get some more rest in. Tuesday the 28th will be an early breakfast at the hotel, 8 o'clock. We're going to spend the day on, that's a mountain range. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but it's one of the tallest peaks in Thailand. We're going to do a private tour of that with a hiking trek and a lunch from Chiang Mai. The start time is going to be around 10, and the duration for this is going to be approximately 9 hours. After that is going to be free time to eat dinner and explore the Night Bazaar in Chiang Mai for the second night, and then to be ready for an early train ride back to Bangkok, departing from the Chiang Mai railway station.
So on Wednesday, December 29th, we will board the train for Bangkok at 7 o'clock, which will last about an hour and 20 minutes. We will arrive back in Bangkok and Uber to the hotel, and at which time we will also check in at 9 o'clock. Our workshop on agricultural applications for drones and robotics will be at 12 with guest speakers, and we expect that business formal attire be worn by participants. We will have lunch at Tealicious Bangkok at 1400, accompanied by some guest speakers and others. which will allow for further networking as well. And we expect that everyone wear business formal attire. We will have a free afternoon at the hotel after that. And to wrap up the day, we will have a group trip to the Hawaii Kong night market for a late dinner and exploring. We will depart for that at about 2000. And we do not have to stay with the group the whole time. An Uber will be called for your return back to the hotel. So everybody can break off and they can do their own thing, but getting back to the hotel will be on them. Thursday, December 30th, we will have a group breakfast at Breakfast Story Flown Chit from 0900 at 0900, which is also going to be optional. We will arrive back at the hotel at 10:30 with a seminar for global supply chain happening at 12 o'clock. We will have guest speakers attending, and we expect that everyone wears business formal attire. After that, we will have further networking until about 1400, which will still require business formal attire. And then we'll have a free afternoon at the hotel up until our group dinner at the 6th at 1900. On Friday, December 31st, we will have breakfast at the hotel at 0900 with a group excursion to Sea Life Bangkok Ocean World at 11 o'clock. And we will walk around the Lumpini Park in Bangkok after our aquarium visit. Following that, we will have just a free evening to bring in the new year, however participants choose. On Saturday, January 1st, we will have breakfast at 10 o'clock, which will be entirely optional, followed by free time up until 1500, where we will have group sessions until 1700. And then following that, we will have a Thai massage session from 1800 to 1930, followed by the rest of the evening being free. On Sunday, January 2nd, we will have breakfast at the hotel at 9 o'clock with our robotics manufacturing workshop where we will depart for our robotic manufacturing workshop at 11 o'clock. It's going to be about a 40-minute walk from the hotel, and we will get there just 20 minutes before it starts at 12 o'clock. It'll run until 14:30, and then we'll have free time up until our dinner at Delicious Bangkok at 1700, followed by a free evening for everyone. On Monday, January 3rd, we will have breakfast at 9 o'clock, followed by free time to pack up and see any last-minute sites around the hotel. And we will depart the airport for Charlotte International at 1300. Now, an important note is that this is our schedule and that it is a tentative schedule and it is very vulnerable to change. For instance, for financial or other instances, such as natural disasters, congestion, an epidemic or pandemic, or we could not find available space.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.